Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on CSS float property. The CSS float property in HTML CSS. The CSS float property is used for positioning and formatting content, e.g. it lets an image float to the left or right to the text in a container. And also, the float property can have one of the following values. It can have left, right, none, or inherit value. These four properties can be used with it. And the left, when you specify left value, it let the element float to the left side of its container. When you specify right, let the element float to the right side of its container. When you specify the none, is let the element, it makes the elements have the default value. The element does not float at all and it will be displaced just where it occurs in the text. This is default. And the inherit makes the element inherits the float value of its parent element, as that is, when you specify float of left or float of right or float of none somewhere in a container, and you created another element inside that container, you just give it float inherit. It's just going to automatically inherit the first value you specify inside the container. So that's the way. I've discussed about this also in our previous tutorial. You can check it. Note, I want you to note right here, in a simplest use case, the simplest use case is that the float property can be used to wrap text around images. So I'm going to be exploring this in a deep form. Please, I want you guys to please practice everything I'm showing you guys here, because it's very nice to understand this when you practice it. And what akorede ayofe is my name once again. I wish to see you guys next time to the next tutorial. Peace and love. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye bye.